As we gather, recognizing our diversity in beliefs, values, faith traditions, but honoring our unity and gratitude, let us take a moment to thank those who supported us along this incredible journey. We are thankful for our family and friends who have shown unconditional support and encouragement. To our mentors, professors, and collaborators, we are so thankful for your skillfully imparted instruction and training to help us become better scientists and researchers. Last but not least, we are grateful for our colleagues who joined us on this journey and countlessly offered a sympathetic ear in our scientific struggles. Our accomplishments as graduates belong not only to us, but to those around us as well. As we gather here today, we ask for a blessing to fall upon those with ears to hear and minds to understand.
Thank you. You may be seated. Welcome to the May 2022 University of Nebraska Medical Center Graduate Studies Convocation Ceremony. My name is Dele Davies, and I have the honor of serving as the Senior Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs and the Dean for Graduate Studies at UNMC. Today, we honor the achievements and perseverance of our graduates. We also recognize the contributions and support from parents, partners, children, relatives, and friends who have helped the graduates reach this milestone. We are delighted that you could join us today for this celebratory event. Joining me here on the stage are several faculty and student leaders of UNMC Graduate Studies, as well as special guests. As I announce their name, I'll ask them to stand, and I would ask you to hold your applause until they have all stood up. Elizabeth O'Connor, District 4 Representative on the University of Nebraska Board of Regents. Dr. Jennifer Larson, Professor of Internal Medicine and Vice Chancellor for Research at UNMC. Dr. Justin Mott, Associate Professor of Biochemistry and Molecular Biology and Director of the MD PhD Scholars Graduate Program. He is also serving as one of the marshals today. Dr. Pamela Carmines, Professor of Cellular and Integrative Physiology and Executive Associate Dean for Graduate Studies. Dr. Kate Hyde, Associate Professor of Biochemistry and Molecular Biology and Director of the IGPBS Biochemistry and Molecular Biology Graduate Program. She is also serving as one of today's marshals. Dr. Kendra Schmidt, Professor of Biostatistics, Assistant Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs and Assistant Dean for Graduate Studies. Sophia Kissling, Vice President of the Graduate Student Association, and our special guest today, Dr. Jan Allen, Associate Dean of Academic and Student Affairs at the Cornell University Graduate School. Dr. Allen is today's keynote speaker. Join me in congratulating and welcoming all of them. Please be seated. As you can see, we have several other people who are members of our platform party that are not introduced right now. These are individuals who mentored our graduating students. Each one of them will be introduced as they participate in the proceedings. It is now my pleasure to present the Dean of the University of Nebraska Graduate College, Executive Vice President and Provost of the University of Nebraska System and Chancellor of UNMC, Dr. Jeffrey Gold, on the screen.
Hello, I'm Dr. Jeff Gold, and I am so proud to be with you today at the Graduate Studies Convocation, and so proud to be your Chancellor here at the University of Nebraska Medical Center. Congratulations to each of you on this momentous day, and thank you so much. And congratulations as well to your loved ones, whether they be with you here today or watching us on live stream. I want to take this opportunity to thank each of you for your role in keeping the research going here at the University of Nebraska Medical Center, keeping it going at a time when many workplaces, many industries and businesses were forced to either pause or even close. This is a testament to your perseverance, and it's not hyperbole to say, it's a testament to your courage. You were truly essential. You answered the call, and you're just as essential today as you venture forth with your new degrees that you'll soon receive. And with all of the hard-won academic hood that you will soon be placed on your shoulders by a proud mentor. Through your education and training here at the University of Nebraska Medical Center, you've learned to question, you've learned to problem solve, to collaborate, and you've learned to innovate. You've also learned to take in a situation and to see something that others may have missed. These skills are needed now more than ever. And I can't wait to see what each of you will do with them. And I can't wait to see you at commencement. So until then, congratulations again. Thanks to your mentors and your loved ones. You've made it.
Thank you, Chancellor Gold. I now invite Regent Elizabeth O'Connor to the podium to say a few words.
Good morning. It's an honor to be here representing the University of Nebraska Board of Regents. This is one of my favorite events of the year because the things that you, the UNMC Graduate Studies students, achieve are extraordinary. The research that you have done and will continue to do will not only improve and save lives, it will change the world. Medical science has come so far in the last 100 years. Our medical professionals can treat diseases in ways the world would have never predicted a century ago. It has allowed mankind to live longer, healthier, and happier lives. But since March 2020, we've also been reminded of how fragile and precious life is. We've seen that life cannot be taken for granted, and we've been reminded of how indispensable our doctors, researchers, and scientists are. We've seen how indispensable your work is. I hope that today you look around at how our community celebrates you. We celebrate you not only for your accomplishments during your time at the University of Nebraska Medical Center, and you've achieved a lot while you've been here, but we also celebrate you for the things that you're going to achieve. You're going to do great things. Everyone in this room believes in your potential. Your professors believe in you, your family and friends that are here as guests and on our live stream believe in you, your school administration believes in you, and your classmates believe in you. Thank you for your commitment to bettering our lives. We don't take you for granted. Congratulations on your graduation.
Thank you, Regent O'Connor. The goal of this convocation ceremony is to honor and celebrate the achievements of our faculty and our students. This is an exceptionally special year as 2022 marks the 80th anniversary of graduate studies at UNMC. During those 80 years, several of our alumni have gone on to extraordinarily distinguished careers in research, teaching, service, advocacy, and other fields. Their impact has literally changed the world, whether through helping discover new cures for malaria, starting medical device companies, becoming leaders in tissue engineering, or leading national advocacy organizations, among others. In recognition of our 80th year celebration, I am pleased to announce that each graduate will receive a special commemorative medallion sponsored by our Graduate Students Alumni Council. So you guys are going to be honored and special because you happen to be graduating the 80th year with this medallion. Congratulations. Continuing in this 80 years of tradition, we have numerous award recipients and others who have made significant contributions to our university, as well as to our graduating students, whom we will be recognizing today. To begin that process, we would like to recognize the recipient of the Faculty Senate's Outstanding Faculty Mentor of Graduate Students Award. This award recognizes faculty who exemplify excellence in the mentoring of graduate students and at UNMC, and in the process, provide models for other faculty to emulate. At a ceremony held last month, there were actually 2 Outstanding Faculty Mentor of Graduate Student Awards presented by the Faculty Senate. One was to Dr. Tammy Killian. Okay. Professor and Chowdhury Komineni Endowed Professor of Pathology, and one to Dr. Joseph Su, I believe Dr. Su is here, congratulations, Associate Professor and Director of the Global Health Opportunities Program, Division of Physical Education Therapy. Unfortunately, Dr. Keelan is not able to join us today. Dr. Su, please stand and be recognized. Thank you, Dr. Su, for all you do for our students. The Graduate Student Association established the Distinguished Graduate Student Mentor Award. The students administer the award process and select the recipient themselves. The selection criteria focus on mentorship across multiple realms, with the award ultimately recognizing a faculty member whose teaching profoundly impacts graduate students and who impresses upon the students the need to care deeply about their studies. The trainees who nominated this year's recipient unanimously lauded his continuous concern for their well-being. Students commented on his availability and care for them, his tremendous work ethic and passion for science, as well as the excellent work environment he has created, and above all, his character both in and out of the lab. His trainees also noted his ability to both challenge and encourage them to hone their technical, critical thinking, and communication skills. In brief, he possesses all of the qualities of an exceptional model and role model. This year's recipient of the Distinguished Graduate Student Mentor Award is Dr. Jared Garrison. Dr. Garrison, please come forward to accept the award from Sophia Kisling, Vice President of the Graduate Student Association. Congratulations, Jared. There are a couple of other people who we cannot go without recognizing. These two individuals have shown tremendous dedication and support to UNMC graduate studies, and this year will celebrate their transitions from their current roles. First is Vice Chancellor for Research, Dr. Jennifer Larson. Dr. Larson, please stand. Under Dr. Larson's leadership over more than a decade, the research enterprise at UNMC has had a remarkable diversification and growth, culminating in a campus record in research funding of over $228 million in fiscal year 2021. Graduate studies and graduate students are at the very heart of research at UNMC, and we want to thank Dr. Larson for her years of support. Dr. Larson is stepping down from her role as Vice Chancellor, but will continue to serve on the faculty of the College of Medicine as the Dagan Professor of Diabetes, Endocrinology, and Metabolism, a position she has held since 1987. Dr. Larson, please come forward to be recognized. Second, we cannot go without recognizing Dr. Pam Carmines. I actually want to do something out of the box here. Will you join me in wishing her a happy birthday? Today is actually her birthday. So we're all going to sing happy birthday to her. Dr. Carmines, please stand. And I'm not a singer, so I apologize in advance. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Pam. Happy birthday to you. Sorry to embarrass you, Pam. So Dr. Carmines has been at UNMC for 29 years, including the last 4 as the Executive Associate Dean for Graduate Studies. And before serving as that, she was the Assistant Dean for Graduate Studies. Dr. Carmines has worked tirelessly in devotion to graduate studies and has developed multiple innovative and student-focused programs. Dr. Carmines has been a devoted researcher, award-winning teacher, and mentor to generations of students and faculty at UNMC. Under her leadership, multiple innovative and student-focused programs were developed, including the Seguidor Graduate Student Management Portal, Dissertation Bootcamp, the Writing Center at UNMC, and the Professional Skills Lunch and Learning Program. These and other contributions led to her receiving the Visionary Leadership in Education Award at UNMC in 2020. The graduate students will especially remember Dr. Carmines for her strong commitment to tracking and informing that ensured that they were included early in receiving the COVID vaccinations when they first became available. We thank Dr. Carmines for everything she has done in advancing our mission of making UNMC the best place in the nation to train graduate students, and wish her well in her retirement on this special day, her last convocation, her last working day at UNMC, and also, as I noted, her birthday. Dr. Carmines, please come forward and be recognized. Of course, the major goal of our convocation ceremony is to honor and celebrate the achievements of our graduating students. To begin that process, Dr. Pamela Carmines, Executive Associate Dean for Graduate Studies, will perform her last duties as she retires by introducing the Student Award recipients. Sophia Kissling, Vice President of the Graduate Student Association, will assist with the award presentation.
Thank you, Deli. The first student that we wish to recognize today is the outgoing president of the Graduate Student Association, Paul Lovell. Paul, please join Dr. Davies on the stage, wherever you're hitting in the middle. Paul has been a tireless service leader to our student body over the past year. He's worked hard as a liaison to communicate student needs and issues, to help students remain active and engaged throughout the ever-changing pandemic, and he's been an advocate for graduate students in multiple arenas. He's always willing to jump in whenever asked, and we thank him for his service to his fellow students and to graduate studies. Thank you, Paul. The Service Learning Interprofessional Education Badge Program allows graduate students to document time spent in important career and professional development activities outside of the classroom, and to reflect on the contribution of these activities on their professional growth. UNMC offers 4 levels of recognition, bronze through platinum, with each increasing level requiring more service learning or interprofessional education activities. In this group of May 2022 graduates, we have 4 badge recipients, which is the most we've had in any group of graduates to date. One of the May graduates, Renya Zen, earned the silver badge. Renya, please join Dr. Davies up here on the stage. Renya's silver badge reflects completion of 100 badge hours. They include attending various professional development workshops at UNMC, UNO, and NIH, and serving as president of the UNMC Chinese Students and Scholars Association. As president of that group, Renya led an effective team to host several culture events in collaboration with multiple organizations on and off campus. We congratulate her for earning the silver badge. Three of our May graduates have earned the highest level of recognition, the Platinum Badge. Safwan El-Khatib earned the Platinum Badge for his efforts and dedication to community. Safwan, please join Dr. Davies on the stage. Safwan's Platinum Badge reflects completion of over 200 badge hours with a diverse range of service activities and involvement. His dedication to service is most evident in his involvement in student-run free sharing clinics at UNMC, where he served as chair for 2 years, working to find a new home for the clinics during a time when their place and their actual fate was precarious. He's since been elected to a position on the executive committee of the National Society of Student-Run Free Clinics as their research chair. He has also been consistently involved in academic teaching and leadership as a supplemental instructor for physiology for physician assistant and doctor of physical therapy students, and in addition to serving as chapter president of the American Physician Scientist Association, which recently hosted the Midwest Regional Meeting. We congratulate Cephalon for his efforts, dedication, and for earning the Platinum Service Badge. Laura Flores has also earned the Platinum Badge, completing over 200 hours of service and professional development. Please join Dr. Davies on the stage. Her activities include engaging in diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives. She's said to be especially proud of the connections she made throughout graduate school that allowed her to contribute to projects on our campus, as well as locally and regionally. At UNMC, she serves on many committees, including the Diversity and Inclusivity Committee and the Search Committee for the Vice Chancellor for Research. Locally, she's served 3 years as co-chair of the Midwest Student Biomedical Research Forum. She also worked closely with UNO on a medical humanities course on writing about sickness and health. Nationally, Laura has been an invited speaker at the Harvard Medical School's Career Advancement and Leadership Skills for Women in Healthcare conference, presenting on the importance of scientific communication and data visualization. Finally, outside of her primary PhD work, Laura dedicated much of her free time to publishing on the topics of and advocating for clinical trial equity with a national collaborative team. Her work in equity has been recognized by top-tier journals and featured nationally on networks including Forbes, Medscape, Helio, and CNN. Congratulations, Laura. Cassie Liu is our final badge recipient for this graduating class. Cassie, please join Dr. Davies on the stage. Cassie's Platinum Badge reflects completion of well over 200 badge hours, including participating in numerous professional development workshops on resiliency, leadership, advocacy, and career development. Developing, executing, and leading the curriculum of several workshops, and serving on multiple committees at UNMC for the Cancer Research Doctoral Program, the MD PhD Scholars Program, and the DEI-based initiatives on campus, as well as founding and presiding over the AAPI Student Association. Her activities have largely centered on improving student life on campus. She is passionate about the education and mentorship of students in both formal and informal spaces, which resulted in her mentorship and leadership of many peers and ultimately led to her restructure of the professional development workshops that she routinely attended into a compact 6-hour workshop on transferable skills. Her passion for and advocacy in improving the sense of community, belonging, and space among students at UNMC propelled her to found the first organization focused on Asian American and Pacific Islander interests in the UNMC's history. As the AAPI Student Association's inaugural president, she focused on holding space for authentic discussions and celebrations among AAPI students, promoting outreach efforts for the AAPI refugee community in Omaha, and increasing collaboration among diversity, equity, and inclusion student organizations on campus. We congratulate Cassie for earning the Platinum Badge. Now, graduate studies at UNMC also honors students who have received national or international recognition, doing so by designating them as graduate students of distinction, and their accomplishments are highlighted on our website. Among the select group of students who've earned this distinction are 3 members of this graduating class. As I call your name, please come forward to be recognized. Safwan El-Khatib. After achieving a score of 1.0, which is the highest possible score, on his application, Safwan, who is a PhD candidate in the interdisciplinary graduate program in biomedical sciences, specializing in integrative physiology and molecular medicine, was awarded a 4-year F30 NRSA from the National Heart, Lung, and Blood Institute, so the highest possible score on a big NIH-funded fellowship. His project was titled Neuroimmune Contributions to Hypertension Sensitization in a Preclinical Model of PTSD. The NIH fellowship replaced a 2-year predoctoral fellowship that he had already been awarded by the American Heart Association earlier in his career. His research explores the contribution and origin of catecholamines in the T lymphocyte-driven inflammation seen in post-traumatic stress disorder. Based on receipt of this prestigious national fellowship, Safwan was named a UNMC Graduate Student of Distinction. Congratulations. Laura Flores. The Yale Ciencia Academy for Career Development provides graduate students with opportunities for mentoring, networking, and skills development, and for making contributions to their communities through science outreach. This year-long program is led by the nonprofit organization Ciencia Puerto Rico in collaboration with Yale University and is supported with funds from the NIH National Institute of General Medical Sciences. Laura was named as one of only 40 scholars selected as 2019 Yale Ciencia Academy Fellows. Impressively, she was accepted into this program while only a first-year PhD student in the medical sciences interdepartmental area, patient-oriented research PhD program here at UNMC. Based on her selection to this prestigious national program, Laura was named a UNMC Graduate Student of Distinction. Congratulations. Tyler Canvas, right in the middle of the thing. A PhD candidate in the interdisciplinary graduate program in biomedical sciences, specializing in molecular genetics and cell biology. Tyler was awarded a 2-year Ruth L. Kirchstein National Research Service Award predoctoral fellowship by the National Heart, Lung, and Blood Institute. His project, titled Targeting Metabolic Remodeling and Mitochondrial Dysfunction in the Diabetic Heart, focuses on prevention of heart disease in individuals diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. Based on the receipt of this prestigious national fellowship, Tyler was named a UNMC Graduate Student of Distinction. Congratulations. Tyler's disrupting all the other students. Sorry. Not soon. Not soon. Okay. The Thomas Jefferson Ingenuity Award was established in 1994 by monetary body to recognize a student who has exhibited unmatched creativity and ingenuity in completing the research requirements for the Doctor of Philosophy degree. Individuals who graduated in August or December of 2021, as well as those graduating tomorrow, were eligible for this award. And the winner of the Thomas Jefferson Ingenuity Award is Safwan El-Khatib. Safwan performed his research under the mentorship of Dr. Adam Case, who nominated him for the award. Dr. Case's nomination lauded Safwan as standing out among his colleagues with his collegial attitude, inquisitiveness, endless enthusiasm, relentless energy, and positive leadership, saying, quote, "It was clear from day one that Safwan was special." So in pursuing his research, Safwan worked tirelessly attempting different forms to develop different forms of post-traumatic stress disorder induction in mice, with many failings. It took almost a year to establish and optimize the model for PTSD, and Safwan was truly critical in its development. He was described as a sponge for knowledge, and that allowed him to ask incredibly creative and novel questions, ultimately leading him to fully develop his entire thesis project from the ground up, and that project has uncovered some paradigm-shifting findings in the field. For these and many other reasons, Safwan was selected as the winner of the Thomas Jefferson Ingenuity Award. Congratulations. The Presto Award is the highest award honor endowed upon graduating Master of Science or Doctor of Philosophy student by UNMC Graduate Studies. This award is presented to the most outstanding graduate in recognition of exceptional accomplishment spanning multiple areas: academics, research, leadership, service, and outreach. The winner receives a cash prize, an engraved award, and honor cords, which are to be won with academic regalia from now until the end of time. The winner of this award, obviously, is Laura Flores, a PhD candidate in the medical sciences interdepartmental area specializing in patient-oriented research. Her doctoral work focused on the intricacies of clinical trial research. The original pursuit of the MD PhD was driven by her interest in clinical trial ethics and how to best design and implement ethically sound clinical trials. Through her experience leading the clinical trial, which comprised her doctoral work, Laura was able to exemplify ethical design, ensure rigor and reproducibility, and mentor peers and students on the importance of ethics in research. As she moved through her PhD studies, she became highly aware of inequalities faced by clinical trial participants in terms of access, accommodation, and bias. Because of this, Laura sought to explore solutions to these problems. Her works describing inequities among clinical trial participants have been published in the revered journal JAMA Network Open. While Laura's publication record is remarkable, she's even more talented leader, has been selected for many and local and national leadership opportunities. In addition to leadership, she's deeply committed to professional and community service. One of her proudest accomplishments is the partnership she created between Girls Inc. and the Midwest Biomedical Research Forum. In recognition of all these accomplishments spanning research, leadership, service, and outreach, we congratulate Laura Flores as recipient of this year's Presto Award. I invite Dr. Davies back to the podium.
Wow, congratulations to our award recipients. Of course, every graduate, each one of you deserves congratulations for earning your degree, as well as recognition for your accomplishments. That is exactly our intent during the next portion of the program, the hooding of each graduate. The hood is a special part of the academic regalia that denotes scholarly and professional achievement. During the hooding ceremony, the student's mentor places the master's or doctoral hood over the head of the graduate, signifying his or her success in completing the graduate program. This is a ceremonial event steeped in tradition, during which we will also celebrate each student's major accomplishments. I encourage you to refer to the ceremony program for a more detailed listing of each graduate's achievements. Dr. Schmidt will introduce the degree candidates.
It's my pleasure to announce the candidates for the Master of Science degree. Graduates, as I call your name, please join your mentor on stage for the hooding, which will be performed with the assistance of Dr. Carmines. Henry Charles Deers, please come forward. Henry from Omaha, Nebraska, earned the Master of Science degree in Medical Anatomy. Dr. Karen Gold served as his advisor and is performing the hooding. Henry plans to apply to medical school and continue his education. Congratulations. Jay Hao, please come join us. Jay is from Chancellor, China, and earned the Master of Science degree in the Medical Sciences interdisciplinary area, specializing in patient-oriented research. Dr. Joseph Su served as Jay's advisor and is performing the hooding. Jay's work has resulted in 2 publications and 6 presentations. Congratulations. Jing Hu from Chengdu, China, also earned the Master of Science degree in the Medical Sciences interdisciplinary area, specializing in patient-oriented research. Dr. Joseph Su served as Jing's advisor and is performing the hooding. While completing this work, she also earned the Doctor of Physical Therapy degree. After graduation, she is returning to her home country to work as a physical therapist at West China Hospital. Congratulations. Sydney Paige Kabaka from Omaha earned a Master of Science degree in Medical Anatomy under the mentorship of Dr. Joshi, who is performing the hooding. Congratulations. Wei Hua Li from Tianjin, China, earned a Master of Science degree in the Medical Sciences interdisciplinary area, specializing in patient-oriented research. Dr. Joseph Su served as her advisor. She delivered 2 conference presentations on her research. After graduation, she is returning to her home country to work as a physical therapist at Huanhu Hospital. Congratulations. Yufeng Lin from Longyan, China, has earned the Master of Science degree in the Medical Sciences interdisciplinary area, specializing in patient-oriented research. Dr. Su was also his advisor and is performing the hooding. Yufeng's work has resulted in 1 publication and conference presentation. He was also a China Scholarship Council Scholar. Congratulations. Joshua Todd Lohr is from Omaha and earned the Master of Science degree in Medical Anatomy. Dr. Karen Gold served as his advisor and is performing the hooding. Congratulations, Joshua. Matthew Lee McManigal is from Omaha as well. He's earned a thesis-based master's degree in the Medical Sciences interdisciplinary area, specializing in patient-oriented research. Matthew's advisor is Dr. Elizabeth Wellstan. Matthew has accepted a research assistant position at UNMC. Congratulations. Jacob M. Phillips from Omaha earned a Master of Science degree in Medical Anatomy. Dr. Travis McCumber served as his advisor and is performing the hooding. Jacob plans to continue his education as a medical student at UNMC. Congratulations. Molly C. Pofall, also from Omaha, has earned a thesis-based Master of Science degree in emergency preparedness. Dr. Sharon Medcalf served as her advisor and is performing the hooding. As a graduate student, Molly served as president of the student response team and manager of the UNMC Tracing Program. Molly has taken a position as Emergency Response Coordinator in Columbus, Nebraska. Congratulations. Tyson Jake Price is from Norfolk, Nebraska, and earned the Master of Science degree in Medical Anatomy. Dr. Joshi served as his advisor and is performing the hooding. Tyson plans to apply to medical school and continue his education. Congratulations. Sarah Elizabeth Ryan from Minden, Nebraska, earned the Master of Science degree in Medical Anatomy. Dr. Karen Gold was her advisor and is performing the hooding. Sarah plans to continue her education in physician assistant studies at the College of St. Mary here in Omaha. Congratulations. Varun K. Sharma is from Gretna, Nebraska, and earned the Master of Science degree in Medical Anatomy. Dr. Travis McCumber served as his advisor and is performing the hooding. After graduation, Varun will be a medical student at UNMC. Congratulations. Hui-Yen Son is from Dashang, China. She earned the Master of Science degree in Medical Science Interdisciplinary Area, specializing in patient-oriented research. Dr. Su served as her advisor. Hui-Yen's research resulted in 1 publication and 1 presentation. She plans to return to China as a physical therapist at West China Medical Center. Congratulations. Congratulations again to all of the Master of Science degree candidates. Now I am pleased to announce the candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree and to celebrate just a few of their accomplishments. As a reminder, more of their accomplishments and honors can be found listed in the program. Also, each candidate's dissertation title is listed in the program. Aishwarya Bapat from India completed her doctoral studies in pharmaceutical sciences. Her advisor was Dr. Aaron Mose. In his absence, Dr. Carmines is performing the hooding. Her dissertation research has yielded 4 conference presentations and 3 publications. She is accepted as scientist in analytical development position at Ring Therapeutics. Congratulations. Laura Elaine Bergdahl from Grand Island, Nebraska, completed her PhD in pharmacology and experimental neuroscience. She pursued her dissertation research under the mentorship of Dr. Anna Davinsky-Hutt. In her absence, Dr. Carmines is performing the hooding. Laura was a recipient of a UNMC Graduate Studies Assistantship and served as president of the Pharmacology and Experimental Neuroscience Graduate Student Association. Laura plans to begin postdoctoral training at UNMC. Congratulations. Rajan Sharma Vadarai from Kathmandu, Nepal, earned the PhD degree in pharmaceutical sciences under the mentorship of Dr. Ram Mahato. In his absence, Dr. Carmines is performing the hooding. He was an international student ambassador and served as treasurer of the Graduate Student Association. He has accepted a position as a formulation scientist at Radius Health. Congratulations. Upendra Chalise from Kathmandu, Nepal, completed his doctoral studies in the interdisciplinary graduate program in biomedical sciences, specializing in integrative physiology and molecular medicine, under the supervision of Dr. Mary Lindsay. Upendra received a Research Recognition Award from the American Physiological Society and served in multiple positions in the International Student Association. Upendra will work next as a postdoctoral research associate at UNMC. Congratulations. Ninran Chan from Nanjing, China, completed her PhD degree in pharmaceutical sciences under the direction of Dr. Dong Wang. Ninran was a China Scholarship Council Scholar and served as president of the UNMC Chinese Students and Scholars Association. She has accepted a position as a postdoctoral research associate at Johns Hopkins University. Congratulations. Kanika Dewan from Delhi, India, completed her doctoral studies in the interdisciplinary graduate program in biomedical sciences, specializing in biochemistry and molecular biology, under the mentorship of Dr. Stephen Kaplan. In his absence, Dr. Carmines will perform the hooding. Kanika's work resulted in 1 publication and 4 conference presentations. She also won first place for oral presentation at the Midwest Student Biomedical Research Forum. Congratulations. Yi Du from Langfang, China, completed his doctoral work in epidemiology under the direction of Dr. Farazi, who is performing the hooding. During his time at UNMC, Yi also completed a Master of Public Health degree. Congratulations. Saihari Shekhar Dukapati from Longview, Texas, completed his doctoral work as an MD PhD scholar in the medical sciences interdepartmental area, specializing in patient-oriented research. His supervisors were Dr. Max Kurz and Dr. Lois Starr. Dr. Kurz is performing the hooding. He was also co-founder and co-president of the Student Alliance for People of All Abilities and will continue working towards completing his MD here at UNMC. Congratulations. Safwan K. El-Khatib from Bettendorf, Iowa, completed his doctoral training in the interdisciplinary graduate program in biomedical sciences, specializing in integrative physiology and molecular medicine. His supervisors were Dr. Adam Case and Dr. Kushik Patel. Dr. Lindsay is performing the hooding. In addition to what you've already heard about Safwan, he was a neuroimmunology of disease training grant fellow and has 18 presentations and 10 publications. He will be continuing his MD training here at UNMC. Congratulations. Laura E. Flores from Las Cruces, New Mexico, completed her doctoral studies in the medical sciences interdepartmental area, specializing in patient-oriented research. She performed her dissertation research under the mentorship of Dr. Laura Bielek. Something you haven't heard yet about Laura is she has over 24 conference presentations and more than 23 publications, and has a long, long list of other awards. She will be continuing her MD training here at UNMC. Congratulations, Laura. Jared H. Graham from Omaha earned the PhD degree in the interdisciplinary graduate program in biomedical sciences, specializing in molecular genetics and cell biology. He pursued his research under the mentorship of Dr. Karen Gold. Jared has delivered 10 conference presentations and has 2 publications. He will begin a postdoctoral scholar position at the University of Colorado. Congratulations. Kelly Christine Gribben from York, Nebraska, earned the PhD degree in epidemiology under the supervision of Dr. Tricia Levan and Dr. Evie Ferrazzi. Dr. Ferrazzi is performing the hooding. Kelly has been the recipient of numerous scholarships and was an ambassador for the National This is Public Health program. Her research has resulted in 2 publications and 2 presentations to date. Congratulations. Stephen J. Haller from Portland, Oregon, earned the PhD degree in Interdisciplinary Graduate Program in Biomedical Sciences, specializing in molecular genetics and cell biology. His research, performed under the mentorship of Dr. Andy Dudley, has resulted in more than 13 conference presentations and 1 publication. As an MD-PhD scholar, he will continue the MD portion of his program as a medical student. Congratulations. Samuel David Johnson from Wichita, Kansas, completed his doctoral studies in the Interdisciplinary Graduate Program in Biomedical Sciences, specializing in immunology, pathology, and infectious disease, under the supervision of Dr. Sid Bioretti. Samuel's work has yielded 8 presentations and 7 publications to date. He was supported on the Neuroimmunology of Disease Training Grant and was active in the UNMC Student Senate. Congratulations. Tyler M. Jones from Murdoch, Nebraska, completed his doctoral studies in the Interdisciplinary Graduate Program in Biomedical Sciences, specializing in biochemistry and molecular biology under the mentorship of Dr. Stephen Kaplan. In his absence, Dr. Carmines will perform the hooding. Tyler was supported by a graduate studies assistantship and will be joining the faculty of Buena Vista University in Storm Lake, Iowa. Congratulations. Tyler N. Cambis from Shepherdstown, West Virginia, completed his doctoral studies in Interdisciplinary Graduate Program in Biomedical Sciences, specializing in molecular genetics and cell biology, under the direction of Dr. Mishra. In addition to the NIH fellowship that led to Graduate Student of Distinction status, he was also named to Shepherd University Finest Under 40 Alumni and won first place in the Science Coalition Fund It Forward Video Challenge. Congratulations. Shelby Morgan Kanoki from Fishers, Indiana, completed her doctoral training in the Interdisciplinary Graduate Program in Biomedical Sciences, specializing in cancer research. Shelby pursued her dissertation research under the mentorship of Dr. Joyce Solheim. She was the recipient of the Norman and Bernice Harris Award for Excellence in Cancer Research and delivered 5 conference presentations and 4 publications detailing her research. Congratulations. Cassie Liu from Chesterfield, Missouri, completed her doctoral training in the Interdisciplinary Graduate Program in Biomedical Sciences, specializing in cancer research, under the mentorship of Dr. Adam Karth. In his absence, Dr. Solheim will perform the hooding. Cassie's research has resulted in 5 conference presentations and 1 publication to date, and she has been extremely active in student and professional organizations. As an MD-PhD scholar, she will continue her medical training here at UNMC. Congratulations. Paul N. Lovell from Monroe Falls, Ohio, earned the PhD degree in pharmaceutical sciences, with Dr. Aaron Mose serving as his research mentor and Dr. Carmines performing the hooding. His research has yielded 2 conference presentations and 1 publication to date. Paul served as president of the UNMC Graduate Student Association and in the UNMC Student Senate. Congratulations. Mai Mohammed Abdelmoudi Mustafa from Cairo, Egypt, completed her doctoral studies in pharmaceutical sciences under the mentorship of Dr. Howard Gendelman and Dr. Mosley. Dr. Gendelman will perform the hooding. Her research has resulted in 3 conference presentations and 15 publications. She will begin as a postdoctoral research associate here at UNMC. Congratulations. Upasana Neoji from Calcutta, India, completed her doctoral training in the interdisciplinary graduate program in biomedical sciences, specializing in molecular genetics and cell biology. Dr. Mark Carlson served as her research mentor. Upasana was awarded a UNMC Graduate Studies assistantship and was a very active community volunteer. She's accepted a scientist position in the bioanalytics department of Astellas Gene Therapies. Congratulations. Todd M. Owen from Omaha completed his doctoral studies in the medical sciences interdepartmental area, specializing in applied behavior analysis under the supervision of Dr. Nicole Rodriguez, who is performing the hooding. Todd's dissertation research resulted in 11 conference presentations and 6 publications. Congratulations. Lindsay Lee Page from Sanborn, New Hampshire, completed her doctoral training in the medical sciences interdepartmental area, specializing in patient-oriented research. Dr. Diane Ehlers served as her research mentor. Lindsay received a UNMC Graduate Studies assistantship and multiple awards from the Society of Behavioral Medicine. She has accepted a cancer prevention fellowship at the National Cancer Institute. Congratulations. Jinglan Qian from Weifeng, China, completed his doctoral studies in the medical sciences interdepartmental area, specializing in clinically relevant basic research. He pursued his dissertation research under the mentorship of Dr. Yulong Li. Dr. Bielik is performing the hooding. His research has resulted in 1 conference presentation and 3 publications to date. Congratulations. Javeed Rahman from Rockaway, New Jersey, completed his doctoral studies in the medical sciences interdepartmental area, specializing in applied behavioral analysis. He pursued his dissertation research under the mentorship of Dr. Kevin Luzinski. His research has yielded 3 conference presentations, and he will continue at UNMC as a postdoctoral research associate. Congratulations. Sanchita Rauth from Durgapur, India, completed her doctoral studies in the interdisciplinary graduate program in biomedical sciences, specializing in biochemistry and molecular biology under the supervision of Dr. Murthy Panaswamy. Her studies were supported by a UNMC Graduate Studies assistantship, and her research has yielded 8 presentations and over 13 publications. Congratulations. Mohammed Salim from Egypt completed his doctoral studies in pharmaceutical sciences under the mentorship of Dr. Candace Sheridan, who is performing the hooding. He has delivered 3 conference presentations and generated 4 publications to date. Congratulations. Ketemwabi Shamavu from Bukavu, Congo, completed his doctoral training in biomedical informatics under the supervision of Dr. John Windle. In his absence, Dr. Carmines will perform the hooding. His work has yielded 4 conference presentations and 2 publications to date. He has accepted a position as program manager for Microsoft. Congratulations. Morgan Ann Stauber from Clive, Iowa, completed her PhD studies in nursing under the mentorship of Dr. Kathy Hanna and Dr. Tiffany Moore, who are performing the hooding. Morgan was the recipient of several scholarships and also earned a postgraduate certificate in psychiatric mental health. In addition, she served as president of the Nursing Doctoral Student Association. Congratulations. Miriam Olubakala Taiwo from Nigeria completed her doctoral training in health promotion and disease prevention research under the mentorship of Dr. Melissa Tibbetts. While a graduate student, Miriam was an active volunteer in the community and was the recipient of an American Public Health Association Student Award. She has accepted a position at Children's Hospital, Los Angeles. Congratulations. Kristen Elise Vance from Papillion, Nebraska, completed her doctoral training in cancer research under the supervision of Dr. Tony Hollingsworth. She has 11 presentations and 4 publications to date. In addition to her research, Kristen was a UNMC student senator and mentor for Youth Enjoy Science. Congratulations. Denise Ray Waterfield from Kearney, Nebraska, conducted her PhD studies in nursing under the direction of Dr. Sue Barneson. Denise was the recipient of several scholarships and was active in legislative advocacy in Sigma Theta Tau Honor Society of Nursing. Her work has resulted in 3 conference presentations and 1 publication. Congratulations. Lakaya Jaleesa Wood Johnson from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, completed her doctoral studies in health promotion and disease prevention research under the mentorship of Dr. Paul Estabrooks. In his absence, Dr. Tibbetts will perform the hooding. Lakaya has over 19 conference presentations and 5 publications and was the instructor for the Summer Health Professions Education Program. She's a Senior Health Equity Fellow at the Oklahoma State Department of Health. Congratulations. Pauline C. Shu from Ames, Iowa, is an MD PhD scholar who completed her PhD studies in the Interdisciplinary Graduate Program in Biomedical Sciences, specializing in cancer research. Her mentor is Dr. So-Yoon Kim. Dr. Solheim is performing the hooding. Pauline received a Program of Excellence assistantship, and her work has resulted in 12 conference presentations and 6 publications. She will continue her MD degree here at UNMC. Pravin Yapuri from India completed his doctoral studies in pharmaceutical sciences under the mentorship of Dr. Howard Gendelman, who is performing the hooding. His work has produced 2 conference presentations and 6 publications to date. Congratulations. Renya Zen from Wushan, China, completed her PhD studies in the Interdisciplinary Graduate Program in Biomedical Sciences, specializing in cancer research. Her supervisor is Dr. Dong. Renya is a China Scholarship Council scholar and recipient of a UNMC Graduate Studies assistantship with 2 conference presentations and 2 publications. She is returning to China and will work as a physician at Shandong Provincial Hospital. Congratulations. Nan Zhao from Harbin, China, completed his dissertation research in the medical sciences interdepartmental area, specializing in clinically relevant basic research. He was directed by Dr. Qi Zhang and Dr. Qi Lin. Dr. Zhang is they're both performing the heading. Nan's work has produced 6 conference presentations and 4 publications. He has accepted a research assistant position here at UNMC. Congratulations. Jifan Chao from Henan Province, China, completed PhD studies in pharmaceutical sciences under the mentorship of Dr. Dong Wang. He was a UNMC Global Ambassador, and his research has produced 5 conference presentations and 7 publications. He has accepted a position as a formulation scientist at Ascendia Pharmaceuticals. Congratulations. Congratulations once more to all of the doctoral degree candidates, and I invite Dr. Davies back to the podium.
Congratulations. Very impressive group. Very well done. There are but a few more steps to take before our graduates move forward into the next stage of their lives and careers. One will take place tomorrow morning when degrees are conferred at the UNMC commencement ceremony, which will be held at the Baxter Arena. You're all invited to that. Another step occurs now as the graduates take an oath written by UNMC graduate students pledging their professional integrity. The oath can be found on the back of the program. Graduating students, please stand and take the oath along with me. I faithfully pledge to uphold my professional integrity by maintaining the highest standard of ethics and quality in my pursuit of academic and professional excellence. I will uphold an unwavering commitment to report and interpret my research or professional findings with steadfast honesty and clarity. I pledge to share openly and generously my discoveries, obstacles, and triumphs. I will work to improve our world through communication with peers and teaching students of all ages. I will strive to be continually conscious of the responsibility that accompanies the endowment of my degree. It is with tremendous pride and enthusiasm that I seal my commitment to advance mankind through extraordinary biomedical research, teaching, or provision of service. Thank you. You may be seated. Congratulations. And now it's my pleasure to introduce today's keynote speaker, Dr. Jen Allen. Dr. Allen is Associate Dean for Academic and Student Affairs in the Graduate School at Cornell University. After earning her undergraduate degree in education, Dr. Allen pursued graduate training in the field of child development, culminating in a PhD degree from Purdue University. As a faculty member at the University of Tennessee, her research focused on children's cognition and moral reasoning, children's political socialization, and children and stress. She has held administrative positions in the graduate schools at Tennessee, Columbia, and Northwestern universities, and has held a current position at Cornell for the past 10 years. Her research in graduate education and graduate student development focuses on mentoring and ethics. She has authored 2 books in this arena, and she routinely presents at workshops on mentoring, teaching, and graduate student survival skills. She is known throughout the graduate education community for innovative writing programs and dedication to mentoring for professional development, as well as her willingness to collaborate and share this expertise widely. Indeed, 15 of the PhD students who are graduating today benefited directly from our expertise when they completed UNMC's dissertation bootcamp, which was modeled after those led by Dr. Allen at Cornell. In recognition of our tireless commitment to mentoring and to helping graduate students learn to engage professionally in challenging situations, Dr. Allen was named the 2020 recipient of the Council of Graduate Schools' prestigious Assistant and Associate Dean's Leadership Award. And it is for those same reasons that we're pleased that she could join us today to offer some words of wisdom and encouragement for our graduates. Dr. Allen.
Good morning. I am delighted to join you today for your convocation ceremony. It's always the happiest day on campus of the whole year for those of us who work in graduate education as we celebrate your accomplishments and achievements at this big milestone in your life. I am just one of the many, many people who will congratulate you this weekend. And I can think of at least 3 things that you have done warranting this congratulations. 1, congratulations on what for some of you was 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 years ago. You chose the University of Nebraska Medical Center for your graduate studies in biomedical sciences. You were smart enough and lucky enough to start and complete your graduate education under one of the most outstanding graduate leadership teams in the country. Senior Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs and Dean of Graduate Studies, Deli Davis, and Executive Associate Dean, Pamela Carmines, are known nationally and internationally in the graduate community for their innovative and compassionate leadership and their enormous support and advocacy for graduate students and graduate education. And for Pam's dissertation writing boot camp, which I understand, as Deli just said, over a third of you finishing today with doctoral degrees attended. We actually at Cornell are very jealous of you because this afternoon I get to tour this beautiful facility that Pam has described to me that you held your dissertation boot camp in. At Cornell, we have our boot camp in a barn. It's affectionately called the Big Red Barn, and it is the Graduate and Professional Student Center, but it is a barn. Along with Vice Chancellor for Research, Dr. Jennifer Larson, and others at UNMC, your leaders have provided support for you as you've accomplished all that you have done these past few years, and they have kept you safe for the past 2 years. Number 2, now to the point of today. Congratulations on your degree completion on what could very well be the biggest day of your life thus far. You completed coursework, exams, and research. You wrote and published papers, and you presented at conferences. You have jobs. You collaborated, you were mentored by outstanding faculty, and you were supported by caring staff. And you mentored and supported each other. It's a big deal. This year, 0.0000002% of the U.S. population will get doctoral degrees, and 0.00003% of the U.S. population will get master's degrees. You are a big deal, and you are part of a very select group. You likely also reflect the evidence from a research study that was reported several years ago. The researchers found there were 3 significant factors associated with graduate degree completion. First, outstanding advisors, of course. Second, funding, of course. And third, the successful completers of doctoral degrees had a network, a support network of family and friends and faculty who, now these are my words, not the authors of this study, a support network who encouraged you, supported you, advised you, mentored you, fed you, loved you, and helped you endure and persist on your journey to and through graduate school. I think some of these people in your life are here today, so I want to ask you to thank them. On the count of 3, I want to ask the graduates to stand up, turn around, face the audience, and applaud your support network. 1, 2, 3. Thank you for doing that. And now I have one final assignment for you. Good grief, right? You thought the assignments and requirements were over, but this one will be easy and I think fun. Before the weekend is over, please call, text, email, or write a note of gratitude to someone who has supported you on this journey. Express your support for their gratitude and your appreciation for them. Expressing gratitude frequently has been found to be associated with greater resiliency, persistence, confidence, optimism, and greater emotional and physical well-being. Expressing gratitude is important not just in graduate school for all those characteristics, but throughout your life. And it's good for both you and the recipient of your gratitude. Be the person who for the rest of your life is kind and thoughtful and who expresses gratitude. Now, I'm going to share with you one of my favorite gratitude quotes because I think it really applies for today. This is by Gilbert Chesterton. No one who achieves success does so without the help of others. The wise acknowledge this help with gratitude. Now, my second gratitude quote is very relevant for those of us in Ithaca, New York, where I live and work, and it may apply to Omaha as well. This is from a Japanese proverb. One kind word can warm 3 winter months. We have 8 months of winter in Ithaca, so this is really one of my favorite gratitude quotes. And I have a little gift for you today. On a table out there where you'll find the gifts from the Office of Graduate Studies. I have a card for each of you. They look something like this, and they have various gratitude quotes on them. I hope you'll take one, if only to encourage and remind you, and maybe even inspire you to express gratitude today and throughout your life. Now, there's one more congratulations I want to offer. You may not have been expecting this. It's congratulations in advance for what you will do and accomplish and contribute going forward. I said earlier, today may be the biggest day of your life up until this point. But your family and friends and your faculty and others, everybody on this stage, will look forward to learning what you will do in the future. You likely have plans to achieve professional and career goals, but please include in your plans one or more goals related to your larger community, your support network, this village here today and beyond who support you. There are so many needs in this country and around the world. Poverty, hunger, housing, health, the environment. There's so much that you can do, and I hope you will be purposeful about your volunteer work and other efforts to contribute to your local, state, national, and global village, the needs they have, just as you have been dedicated to your professional and career goals. As I mentioned goals and plans, I know you have been very purposeful and very skilled in developing, assessing, and working your plan. Your academic plan, your research plan, your career and job search plans. Graduate school makes you very good at that. And so for all this talk and encouragement about plans, please know and be receptive to this one thing. Your path may appear to be something and then turn out to totally be something else. Now, having worked on and completed a graduate degree during a pandemic, I may not have to tell you that. But I had finished college planning to be a high school teacher, and that never happened. I got a job teaching 3- and 4-year-olds in the federally funded Head Start program while working on my master's degree, and I never taught high school. I was encouraged to apply for a faculty position at the small Oklahoma university where I'd been an undergraduate, and at age 24 I became a faculty member. I never dreamed that one up. I was also the only person in this department, so I was department chair, but that just sounds a little pathetic. But I loved college teaching and working with college students, and I was still trying to figure out what those 3- and 4-year-olds in Head Start were trying to teach me about how children learn and grow and develop. So I went back to get a doctoral degree in child development at Purdue. And I then took a tenure-track faculty position, and I did that for 20 years. But I did make a plan at that point, and that plan was to never, ever, ever, ever go into administration. Ever. And in my 16th year as a faculty member, I literally was coerced to becoming assistant dean of the graduate school, half-time job, 1 year, and about 3 months into it, I said to my dean, this is not a half-time job. He said, I know, this is how we get faculty to do 2 full-time jobs, right? But Pam seconds that. But I loved graduate administration so much that after 20 years as a faculty member, I went to Northwestern as a full-time associate dean, and then Columbia for 7 years, and now at Cornell for 10 years. And so none of that was in my plan. I don't know if that makes me sound sad or just incredibly lucky. I go with incredibly lucky. So please make your post-graduation plans, as many of you have done. I heard the announcements of your jobs. But be ready for all the wonderful opportunities that will come along and upset your carefully crafted plan. Surprise yourself, surprise us, but welcome and consider all of the opportunities you will have now and going forward, because you were once and are forever part of this incredible, amazing graduate community here. Now let me express my gratitude to you and to Deli and Pam for letting me share this very special day with you. I told you it's the most exciting day for us in graduate education, and I've only known you for about an hour. So congratulations to you and your family members and your faculty mentors on this marvelous achievement. Thank you.
Thank you so much for those very poignant words. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Nobody gets anywhere but nowhere alone. And there's a saying that if you want to go fast, if you want to go somewhere quickly, you go alone. But if you want to go far, you go together. Never forget that. If you want to go far, you go together. You bring other people along, and thank you so much for those words, Dr. Allen. And we have a very small token of appreciation for you up front here, so I'll ask you to join me. Thank you. And now, graduates, congratulations again to each and every one of you for your extraordinary accomplishments and the resiliency you have shown in completing your rigorous training here at UNMC. You've made it to this day after years upon years of hard work, after late nights, after long days, and after overcoming hurdles along the way. You have made many sacrifices, given up so much, and now you're about to be rewarded with your hard-earned degrees tomorrow. Some of you will be continuing on to postdoctoral training, while others are going on to a new job in industry. Some of you will be taking on a teaching job at an institution of higher learning. Some of you are continuing on with a medical degree. Whatever your situation, we're very proud of each and every one of you and what you've accomplished. And we are equally confident that you have great careers ahead of you. The profound impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on every aspect of our lives has demonstrated to us why we need to continue to train graduate students, such as yourselves, who will be conducting the research that will provide solutions and help the world cope with future pandemics and to other grand challenges that come up in health and science. You are now poised to begin the next phases of your lives. In doing so, I encourage you to choose to bring your full passion, enthusiasm, and grit to every situation you will be a part of. Remember that you are on a lifelong journey of excellence, so strive to keep looking for that golden opportunity in every adverse situation of your life to transform yourself, and in doing so, to transform your community, and ultimately to transform the lives of everyone around you and to change the world. In doing so, I implore you to take care of your physical and emotional health. Ensure that you remain integrated into your social networks, as you just heard from Dr. Allen, and draw strongly on your family and friends to support you during the challenging times of your lives. One of the most important lessons we have learned during the lockdowns and social isolation of this pandemic is that connectedness is an integral part of who we are as human beings. I encourage you to get involved and to become agents of positive change in the communities you'll be working in. You are going to get as much in any organization, any community that you're in, as much as you put in. So it's a law of reaping and sowing. We are very confident that you have received extraordinary training here at UNMC and that you will excel and will be the future leaders and giants in your chosen fields long after you've left us. I want you to leave you with the words of Winston Churchill, who said, "Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts." And so now I urge you to go out, solve the problems that will change the world, persevere, and know that we are with you in believing that you can lead the world. As we conclude this convocation, I would like all of us to recognize those individuals to whom the graduates are intricately entangled, those who have enabled them to reach this day. First, if you're a husband, wife, partner, significant other, and children of our graduates, please stand and remain standing. Okay. Second, the parents of graduating students, please stand and remain standing. Next, grandparents, aunts, uncles, other relatives and friends of our graduates, please stand. This should be pretty much everybody else. We thank all of you for your major investment in today's graduates and in UNMC. Thank you so much for coming along this journey with our students. You may be seated. I would also like to take this opportunity to recognize those very dedicated individuals who have spent several years with these graduates, preparing them for lives of continued learning, dedicated study, and service to others. The individuals of whom I speak, of course, are our amazing faculty. Would all the faculty members please stand and be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated. Thank you so much for all you've done and continue to do for our graduate students. Lastly, to the graduates, as you continue to strive for excellence in reaching your career goals, I join all my faculty peers and all of us at UNMC in wishing you good health, happiness, and success in the very challenging and exciting years ahead of you. Congratulations on your achievements in reaching this convocation day. Good luck and Godspeed. Thank you.